Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be specifically for those girls, those candidates who are attending the Indigo interviews and are not getting selected, have faced constant rejections and are on the verge of like giving up on their dreams. So I'm making this video for candidates to understand how Indigo's process is, basically what is the requirement of Indigo Airlines from a potential candidate so that you make your win and get selected. Now, while you're watching this video, I want you to keep all your past thoughts, your experiences, your whatever negative assumptions or opinions you had, keep it all behind and sit with a very clean slate and understand what I'm trying to say very deeply. So I'm going to discuss with you a few points that you need to keep in mind while you're preparing for Indigo cabin crew interviews, okay? So let's go. First and the most important thing for you to register in your brain is that Indigo is highly customer centric. They always believe in keeping their customer first. So customer is basically the passenger, who's also the customer and the guest in your flight. So keeping your customer first and prioritizing them at all times during the flight, at all stages, is what Indigo believes in. And since it is so customer centric, you have to make sure that you portray your skills, qualities, strengths, your experiences and highlight them in a way wherein you win a chance and you show them that you are so customer centric as well. Basically that you align with the values, the brand values of Indigo. Second, I would like to tell you that Indigo is very particular about their grooming. So there shouldn't be even like a slight baby hair showing, okay? You need to like literally cover it all up. The grooming has to be very tip top, very neat from top to bottom. And grooming also includes hygiene, by the way. And to have like a perfect looking grooming, you need to ensure that the back end stuff, like the basic stuff, is all set properly. So if you're using a moisturizer, it should be suiting your skin type, for which you need to know your skin type, if it's oily, dry, combination, etc. You should be using the right shade of foundation. You should have your nails coated. There shouldn't be chip nails at all. Like every nail should be coated with a solid nail polish. So making sure about all these little details, because that's the first thing that they notice after you enter, and they just with one scan they'll get to know your grooming and how much effort you have taken in that grooming. So ensure that you have done your maximum effort in grooming. Start practicing your makeup and your hairstyle so that it becomes like it perfectly sits on the day of your interview. Third, Indigo is looking for serious and passionate candidates for this job role. There's no entertainment for candidates who are going with either a negative mindset or does not have any knowledge about the industry, or doesn't know what they are coming into. Like they do not have an idea about the profession, the pros, the cons, the everything. So make sure that you are very well informed and educated about this particular profession and the industry, the ins and outs, and just like everything about it. Also make sure that you study Indigo really well, the company, the brand as a whole, what values, what mission, vision, everything that they have. Study it really well before you go for the interviews. Fourth, I'd like to say that they're looking for candidates who are extremely confident while they deliver any kind of response or communicate with the interviewer or communicate with any other HR or any other members out there. So your communication needs to be really powerful, because what they see from your communication is that like communication ka naam sunte people are like, yes, you should be fluent in English, your vocabulary should be high, which yes, it's counted, except for the high vocabulary, it's not a requirement. But I would say that your communication needs to be strengthened in terms of what you say and how much of it do you say. Like I have seen candidates who either keep stretching the topic by repeating the words, repeating the sentences, or they are just quite specific. Like if someone's asking you what's your favorite destination, they'll be like, okay, Goa is my destination. But that's not what the interviewer expects. They want you to have a proper grip, a command over your communication, and you should know when, how to start, you should know when to stop. So that only comes with practice. So please understand the importance of communication is far more than just having fluency in the language. I would suggest do a lot of mirror practices and sit with yourself, and if there is a possibility of you to have a conversation with someone on a daily basis or a regular basis, that's the best practice I would say that you could have. Fifth and very important here is they're looking for candidates who have a very well polished and poised personality. Okay, apart from grooming, like definitely grooming is something that you're doing externally, but other external work you really need to improve on is your body language, and to have like a well groomed poised personality wherein your back is not slouching. Okay, you have a very subtle movement of your hand gestures while you speak. There's no rolling of the eyes, there's no looking around, you're maintaining eye contact, and that you are there at the moment basically, and having a control over your body language while you sit, while you stand, while you walk, or any activity that you do in the premises. So my advice over here would be get into any fitness related activities. Could be as simple as dance or stretching exercises, or if you go to the gym, working out is something that you do, then that's good. Any kind of fitness activity that you can do, this will help you in projecting your body postures and gestures and keeping yourself upright but also not robotic at the same time. And I think these activities will help you, so start doing it as early as possible. Sixth and the last point, which is like one of the points you've heard 1,000 times, that is needed for the cabin crew interviews, but probably you're not aware of what importance it holds, is showing confidence. And that is the utmost requirement. Confidence is not just like how well you speak, but it's more about how you showcase your qualities and your skill set to them in a way that you are a suitable candidate for this role, as well as you show them like you're basically you're very eager, and you're very passionate, you're very dedicated towards getting into this profession, and why you like what you're doing. Okay, not because you want to travel, not because you're going to get a good salary, you'll get to see places around the world, but how is it that you are going to be the best, how are you the best candidate in the room that's going to benefit the airline. Okay, that's what Indigo wants to see. Just like I mentioned earlier, Indigo is very, very customer centric. Similarly, they also want to see how you will be able to be the same kind of customer centric crew member on board, how you will take care of the 180 plus passengers on board. Showcase yourself in a way that you love serving and you're there for the people, and you know what customer service means, and you're here for it. Okay, basically you know what you've signed up for, and you're not just here to travel and look around for places and stuff like that. So I hope this video was helpful for you, and if you just quietly sit and think, make notes, and understand in detail, in depth, as to what I have just told you, like everything that I have just mentioned, just sit with yourself and deeply analyze each of this point, and I'm sure if you move in that lines, it's going to only be beneficial, only be helpful for you. So I wish you guys all the very best for all those who are attending Indigo interviews, and let me know if you want me to speak on any particular topic. Also, do not forget to follow me on Instagram, because that's where I put a lot of helpful content for our budding aspirants. That's it for today's video. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.